So you're over 40, you're looking to get fit. And guess what? The correct answer is CrossFit. I bet you're like, wait, what? Because you've clicked on all these channels that, supposedly speak to older men, I guess, but women are included in this. But, oh, you're older, and these channels on fitness for older people are telling you, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, don't back squat, don't deadlift, don't whatever. And most especially, don't do CrossFit. Oh my God, it's dangerous. They're full of it. They don't know what they're talking about, okay? The people who are telling you not to do CrossFit, one, haven't done CrossFit. They don't know what they're talking about. They've heard of it. It's a major competitor to them, and they're trying to sell their product, and CrossFit's eating their lunch. Why? Well, it's better. So, okay, how do you do a CrossFit workout? Well, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to talk through why this is not dangerous and why you should be doing it. So on screen, I'm going to have a workout that we did earlier in the week. Starts off, we're doing, hang power cleans. So we're working up to a heavy 3, which, okay, for me, I stopped at 145. I could probably do a lot more, but my mobility and overall technique isn't that great. So I burned through it really fast. We had like 20 minutes on the clock to work through that, which I realize not a lot of time, but you don't need a lot of time in this case. You're just doing sets of 3. And I popped through them. I hit the 145 like right away. And I didn't even bother with warm-up sets really. I did 95, 115, boom, 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 boom. Got the 135, did those 3, slapped on a set of 5s, popped those guys out. They were okay. I mean, the coach wasn't crying. Nobody threw anything at me. So be it. But then I stripped the bar down to 95, and I just worked on technique, because shrug, elbows up. So that's part of the trick here is you look at what's programmed and you go, okay, what am I actually capable of? Is this something I want to improve on? And if it's something you're trying to improve on, or your technique's not really good, and cleans, snatches, the Olympic lifts, they're very technical, and they should take you a long time to develop. So you're going to be smart. You're an older person, you've got some experience behind you, and you're looking at this stuff and you're like, okay, I'm not going to be stupid and load up 225. I could probably clean 225, but my technique is for shit, and there's a chance I'd hurt myself. And that has nothing to do with CrossFit. You could do that in an Olympic gym, at an Olympic weightlifting gym, but hopefully the coaches would stop you, and CrossFit coach would also stop you. So, okay. So after we finished the hang power cleans, we moved on to the Metcon, which I'm going to put on the screen. And you can see we start off with a 1,000-meter row, 30 pull-ups, 30 air squats. Then you do 750 meters of rowing, 25 pull-ups, 25 air squats, then 500 meters, 20 pull-ups, 20 air squats, and then you fall on the ground gasping for breath, because we're doing this for time. So the goal is to get this done as quickly as possible. We had a 24-minute time cap because, well, that was the end of class. And your goal was to get done in 20 minutes, which is going to be an important point in our discussion around how do you scale this thing. I was done in 18 minutes and 33 seconds, which is not a brag, because I scaled, and it means I scaled too much. So let's start off the rowing. So you look at the rowing, rowing's no big deal. But what you're going to look at is, at my gym, we generally target 2 minutes for 500 meters is a solid pace. That's like running an 8-minute mile. That's just, you should be able to do this. If you're faster, great, then no brainer. If you're slower, we have some choices. We either say, okay, 1,000 meters should take you 4 minutes. But if you're like, it's going to be more like 6 minutes for me, that's okay. You have a choice. Either we cut the distance down so that you're closer to that 4 minutes. And if you're going over, it's fine. It really is. Nobody's going to look at you mean because you took a little longer. But you have a choice. Either, like, say you cut it down to 800 meters, Or you just say, I'm going to row for those 4 minutes and get as far as I can in 4 minutes. The goal is I want to pull hard and get as far as I can in 4 minutes. Or I'm going to go as fast as I can to get 800 meters or some distance that you and the coach figure out that you should do. And there's various ways to determine what that distance should be. And the same is going to happen to 750 meters. That should be 3 minutes. Even after having done all that other work, you should still be able to do 3 minutes. I was able to do it. It's actually a little faster than that. So again, either you're going to row as hard as you can for 3 minutes, or you're going to pick some shorter distance, 600 meters maybe, and you're going to go for that. You do the pull-ups, the air squats, and then you come back to the rower, 2 minutes of rowing, right? You kind of with me? Either 2 minutes of rowing, or maybe you scale down to 400. You just figure out whichever it is what is going to give you a good workout. And that is the key throughout CrossFit. You're here to get a good workout. You're not training for the games. You're not a Navy SEAL or MARSOC Marine or any of that garbage. You are maybe like me, a software developer who just doesn't want to be sick. You want to be able, I want to get back to doing track days and doing stuff. I play with my dogs. I want to physically be able to do whatever I want. CrossFit allows me to do that. And so when I am in the gym, I'm working out to get a good workout. That's it. Okay. So 2 minutes of rowing or 400 meters, you figure it out. Your coach will help you. That's why you're paying the coach. So the pull-ups in my opinion are the hard part of this workout. I can do 10 strict pull-ups from a hang. If I do that, I'm done. Okay. You're talking at least a 2-minute rest before I'm going to be ready to go and get on the bar and do anything else. A normal workout for me is 5 to 7. So I'll do 5 sets of 7 with a 2-minute break. Coach opens up with my workout and I'm trying to do this as fast as possible. So my initial idea was I would do 5 pull-ups from a hang, then drop down and move to a lower bar and do pull-ups from the ground. So basically what I have on screen is I'm standing on the ground. I'm able to hold the bar and just pull myself up. It's like doing a lat pull down if you had a lat pull down machine. So I'm doing those. And my thought was 5 from a hang and then get 10 from the ground, and then do the rest jumping. The idea behind a jumping pull-up is you jump up to the bar, get your chin over the bar, and lower yourself down. Well, that'd be a chin-up, but pull-up, same idea. But the idea is you're doing the negative, which negatives I love. That's how I got myself to where I can do strict pull-ups. It started off with doing negatives. Well, as it happened, that was my plan. And we got in there and my shoulders immediately blew up. And so I just immediately just cut it to 20 reps. And it ended up being 20 jumping pull-ups, which I still got a great workout. It's not the workout I wanted, but I scaled back just because, well, I got a great workout. You don't need to do all 30 pull-ups. I don't do kipping pull-ups, which, it's a standard joke with CrossFit that, kipping pull-ups. Again, you don't understand what we're doing if you're not a CrossFitter. And to me, the purpose of a kipping pull-up is really in competition. You want to get a whole bunch of pull-ups done in a short amount of time using as little energy as possible. The movement standard says the chin has to go over the bar, and at the bottom, your arms are fully extended. As long as you hit those 2 points, CrossFit doesn't have a lot to say about what goes on in between. That's why kipping and butterfly pull-ups are permitted. But if you're looking to just build raw strength, strict pull-ups is the way to go. You can't do the volume, and you're not going to do them as quickly, but you're going to build strength doing them. So I'd mostly do strict, and for all sorts of things. Anyway, we have some choices. There's also, I don't have video of it, you could do ring rows. If pull-ups just are simply not in the offing today, ring rows are a legit pulling exercise. to help you get to where you're able to do real pull-ups. So pull-ups are done. There's, so there's two pieces here that you can do. You can change the type of pull-up you use, scale it. You can also scale the number of reps, as I did. I dropped to 20 reps each round just so I could get it done, which is why I said when I got it done in 18 minutes, 18:33, it indicates I probably should have been doing 22 to 25 each round rather than just going down to 20. But who cares, right? I got a great workout in. This is not how I pay my mortgage. As a matter of fact, potentially it's the opposite. So the goal is to keep me in good shape. So you adjust the number of reps. Talk with your coach. You'll make sure that the workout is challenging. It was a challenging workout, even as I did it. Now, air squats. Air squats, you can air squat to a target or just adjust the number of reps, depending upon what you're doing. In my case, doing 30 air squats, doing the 75 total air squats that we did was not a big deal. And then we're done. You get finished. Some people are laying on the ground. Others, I just took a walk to cool off, but it was done. And I got on with the rest of my day. And that's how you approach this type of stuff is you look at the workout and you figure out these are my capabilities and you adjust them to suit yourself. Everybody's basically doing the workout and everybody's basically doing the same workout. It's scaled. There's a couple of guys in there who just burned through all of it RX and they had no trouble. So anyway, that's how this workout gets done. You scale and modify to fit yourself. This is not dangerous. This is how you get in really good shape. And it just works. Anyway, I'll be doing more of these. I hope this helped you understand what's going on. And with that, I'm going to go play with the dogs. Talk to you later. Oh, sorry, Sam.